Welcome to the ProjectNote video tutorial series. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use ProjectNote A-E with an iPad to collect information in the field. Let's get started. Many of the ProjectNote community may not have a tablet computer, but still want to take ProjectNote A-E with them in the field. Accessing all your project information in ProjectNote A-E on an iPad may push the limits of the ability of the iPad to process such a huge amount of information and the file structure of ProjectNote A-E. That's why we created ProjectNote Air. But nonetheless, many ProjectNote users can still utilize their iPad in the field and still record and save and sync all their project information in the field on their iPad to their ProjectNote A-E workbook. The most useful and efficient way to do this is to create a sub-notebook that is linked back to your original ProjectNote A-E notebook. Let's go ahead and create this sub-notebook now. We've already opened our ProjectNote A-E and created our ProjectNote Z notebook for the project. To create the new sub-notebook, let's go to File and our Backstage view in our OneNote engine. Select New, and we're going to create this new notebook in our OneDrive cloud. Let's call this notebook Project Z Field Info and select Create Notebook. And we get a dialog that our notebook has been created, and we're asked if we want to share this with other people. For the purposes right now, we're going to select Not Now. You can see that our Project Z Field Info notebook has been created and exists now on our OneDrive cloud, but it still shows up in our OneNote engine below our Project Z A&E notebook. We can expand the file structure and see that there's only one default file that's been created. Let's select that file and let's rename it. Let's call this folder Field Sketches. Now I'm going to go back to our Project Z notebook and I'm going to select Standard Mastered Templates. I've created a new template. We'll call it 2014 Mobile Field Note Template. I'm going to select that template, right-click, and select Copy. Now let's select the Field Sketches file folder in our Project Z Field Info. Go up to Add Page section, and under that Untitled page, let's select Paste. And our new template appears. Using this template is important because it contains a table that we can fill out information about the project in the field, but it also contains all of our links back to our original ProjectNote A&E dashboard. To make sure that this template is always used for this file folder, let's go up to the top and let's select Insert, and then select Page Templates. And the dialog box along the right-hand corner opens up. Let's select Save Current Page as a template. And let's give this template on this page a name. Now let's select Set as Default Template for new pages in this current section and select Save. We can now close our template dialog box, and we can see now anytime that we add a new page our template is added. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one page that says Untitled Page by selecting it, right-click, and select Delete. Now let's go to our iPad in the field. On our iPad, we can select the OneNote app that's provided free by Microsoft for iPad users. Let's select the app, and the OneNote engine for our iPad opens up. And we can see our Project Z Field Info notebook that was created in OneDrive. This app automatically syncs to our OneDrive account. Let's select that notebook. And we can see our Field Sketches File tab, and we can see our field template page that we created. We've created a sketch in the field that we want to add to our notebook, but we also want to email it to the client and to the contractor. Let's go back and open up our photos where we've saved the sketch that we've made. Let's select that sketch and select Copy. We can return now back to OneNote, and let's select Add Page. Let's select Add Page, and our new template appears. We can select the page, and then select Paste. And our new detail is pasted onto the page with all of our other project information. Let's rename our page now to something that's more appropriate and has today's date associated with it. That way we can track it more easily in ProjectNote. We can now add other important project information, like the name of our project. We can also add the time, our field note number, the owner, or the project number. Any information that we need to identify this sketch can be added easily. Now let's email our sketch to our contractor and owner. We can select the Share button, Email Page, and a PDF is prepared and attached to the email to be sent. We can easily fill out the email address of our contractor and our owner. Let's go ahead and cancel this for now. When we return to ProjectNote, we can see our detail has already been synced to the ProjectNote file back at the office. All we've got to do is select it, and all the information that we added is there for the whole team back in the office. Now our last task will be to link our two notebooks. Our Field Info notebook that's stored on our cloud storage on OneDrive with our Project Z notebook that's stored on our server. To do this, go to the Project Z notebook and let's expand the folders. Select Construction Administration, CA Documents, and right-click on CA Documents and select New Section. Let's name this new section Linked Field Info. We should name our page also, so that's easily identified. Let's give it the same name. Let's select the page, right-click, select Link. Our Link dialog box opens. Let's scroll to the bottom, and let's select our Project Z Field Info notebook that's on our cloud. And select OK. And a link's been created. Now anyone that opens up our Project Z notebook on our server can easily link and open any of the information that's in the field notebook stored on the cloud. It's that easy with ProjectNote. But it gets better. Now our cloud notebook is linked back to our Project Z notebook. so we can continue working in our Project Z notebook on our server just by selecting Return to Dashboard. It's that easy with ProjectNote. Remember, when you control the project information, you control the project.